We have finally been blessed with snow. First, we got an ice storm, and then, thankfully, a generous blanket of snow. But the boat didn't get canceled, and we didn't lose power. In the 3 years I've lived here, we've never been without power for more than a few minutes because we have generators that power the entire town. I actually miss the feeling of losing power sometimes. Suddenly there's a great relaxing silence without any electronic buzzing, and the only light is the soft flicker of a candle filling the house with the scent of beeswax. And I am fortunate enough to heat my house with wood, so losing power doesn't mean losing warmth. So I am here to harvest some juniper berries and needles. Juniper is a really potent antimicrobial and what they call a non-systemic, which means it doesn't easily cross the GI tract barrier to enter the bloodstream. So it's really good for localized infections like skin infections, GI tract infections, urinary tract infections, and I'm going to be using it to make a wound wash for my partner's hand injury to prevent infection. It used to be used to sterilize brewing equipment and surgical instruments. And in fact, the berries are best harvested in winter after frost. You usually see two types of berries on the bush. A bright green berry, which are the newer berries, and then the like a nice little like purple, dusty purple, and those are the ones that are most potent. They turn purple after frost. So juniper is a really great wild medicinal that you can harvest in winter. I'm also going to harvest enough to make some tincture out of because it'll last longer and it's more potent than a decoction. There are also a lot of juniper species all around the world, so it's likely that you have some growing around you. But of course, do your own research and be sure of the species that you're harvesting before you do so. And also be careful because the needles are very sharp. Sometimes the ferry gets cancelled because of inclement weather, and our only option is to hunker down and ride out the storm. Or go watch it from the shore. During the wildest storms, it's safer to watch from the forest. Some people call the ocean angry to describe days like these, but I see the ocean moving in its full power with a fierceness that inspires a deep strength within me. On those days, seafoam comes flying off the shore deep into the woods. It really makes you appreciate a warm, cozy cottage to return to, and it also makes all your humanly concerns and preoccupations seem completely irrelevant. It's a meditation of sort. Have you heard of the benefits of forest bathing? Well, wait until you try storm bathing. When the ferry is running like normal, it can be easy to momentarily forget that I live on an island only accessible by boat. But when it is cancelled, it reminds me that our homes are seriously isolated. This reality makes medical emergencies that much more serious. The closest emergency room is a 10 to 15 minute boat ride when zooming, and another 30-minute drive, again zooming. My partner's sister was born out here, and there is a captain standing by all night in case of complications. Living out here year-round really isn't for the faint of heart. I've been contemplating all of this lately because my partner recently hurt his hand while working on a carpentry project. While we are enormously lucky to have a paramedic living a few doors down from us, there is an added layer of unease to getting hurt out here. It is what led me to get a wilderness first responder training last spring, but gosh, that didn't help one bit when my partner came into the house seriously bleeding. And I will admit I became disillusioned with my choice to live here. Everything can feel so unnecessarily challenging. Don't even get me started on the schlep that is grocery shopping. But there is something else that arises, a beauty in the challenge. And that is the community. People have your back. Those who still have their fishing boat in the water stand by, generously waiting to help if you need it. It doesn't matter who you voted for or your particular beliefs, or whether you are close friends, someone always has your back out here. Our choice to live on this remote rock is what ties us together, and in such a divisive world, that is beautiful.